Hey Irvin, this is Christa. I We came across each other on the Facebook. I believe it was a Triangle contractors in general contact contractors page. I told you that I would send you over a video. I call it a screencast. Just a quick video. I'm gonna try to keep it brief because I want to be pretty respectful of your time. But I wanted to go ahead and send this over to you and kind of walk you through several key tips that's going to be very helpful and informative for you. Um, and if you would like any help, if you get to the end of the video and you decide you would like more information or you would like help implementing these key tips, then please reach out to me. This video is more of a basis that will allow you to get started on your own. But if you would like help, you can reach out to me. That's totally fine, and I would love to help as much as possible. But if not, no harm, no foul. That's totally okay too. But still, please feel free to take the tips that I'm going to share in this video and begin using them to really begin to rank higher in the search engines and bring in more clients on a monthly basis. So let's go ahead and jump in. I've got your website pulled up here. And by the way, I love green, so I was very happy to see the green here on the front page. I really like this logo here. So whoever did your logo, whether that was you or someone else, they did a great job. So one thing I wanna one of the first things that popped out to me as well about your website that I really like, and you would actually be surprised how many fencing companies don't have this, but I love that your name, that not your name, but your company number is at the top, and you've got a free estimates thing right here on the front page. A form like this, of course, is really good for converting visitors to clients because you've already got an offer here on the front page. That's like, that's really great. A free estimate. You're not charging anything. So I really love that there. So in this video, I'm gonna cover three things. So we're gonna talk about content, we're gonna talk about citations, and we're gonna talk about backlinks. And those are very important. I think they are. A lot of companies don't know about how important it is, and what Google pays attention to. So what I pretty much do is I study what Google pays attention to when giving the most attention to which websites, and I kind of lift up, kind of look under the hood of your website in a sense to see, if you're not bringing in as much clientele as you should, why you're not, and then how we can work together to get you to the place you want to get to. And so yeah, so when I talk about content, I'm talking about everything on this front page here, including the pictures. So like these pictures right here, and even this background picture, everything on the front page, including the pictures and what the pictures are saved as and what's behind the pictures. A lot of business owners or just website designers in general don't realize that Google does pay attention to what your pictures are saved as. And so let me see here. Let me see. I think there's, let me see if I click here. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture to kind of show you what I'm talking about. Okay, these are perfect for this example. So if I go to save image as, right? So right here it says white vinyl fence Raleigh. I would encourage you to change that name to a keyword, a key term or key phrase that a potential customer would use when searching for the type of services that you have to offer. So you could even type in fence repair Raleigh or fence repair Clayton, not Clayton. There wasn't a whole lot of search volume for Clayton specifically, but fence repair North Carolina. I'd encourage you to do that. And you can actually go through all of your pictures and do that. And that will help you to really attract the people who are looking for those specific keywords. Now, besides the pictures, when I'm talking about content, Google likes to see between anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500. I even suggest doing upwards of 2,500 words on the front page. And the reason that is you want to have plenty of content so that your clients, when they first jump onto your page, your front page, so like this white section here is a great place for a lot of content. So that they know what it is you do, where you service, the areas you work in. And so Google pretty much, they like to know that if they are recommending a site, if a website, if a business site is on their front page or is at the top, they like to know that that site and that business is valid. And so one of the ways that you show Google that you are a valid business, that you're good at what you do, that you're professional at what you do, is by that content amount. They love details. Google loves details. And so yeah, like I said, between 1,000, 1,500, even 2,500 words. Now, what I like to do is look at the competition and see their word count and top that. So I always and we can even go over here real quick while I'm talking about content. So I looked up these guys. They came, they came to the top, one of the top, pages when I was searching for fencing in, I believe I put in Raleigh. As you can see here, let me look through, and I mean, they've probably got, they probably don't have over, well, here's a great way to check that out. I'm going to see exactly how much content they have on their front page, so I can give you a specific number. Just going to scan this real quick. I'm going to copy this. There's a little tool called Word Counter. I use it when I'm doing content for websites and when I'm trying to help them out with their content. So let's see here. Okay, so I crawled the front page for content and it came up that they've got just over 1,000. You could easily put 200 words of content on your front page and beat them out on content. Second thing I want to talk about real quick while we're on content is keywords. Keywords are extremely important. What I like to suggest is when doing content, I would take a keyword, a key phrase, or a key term and put one of those every 100 words when you're writing out content. So if let's say you've got a list of 10 keywords and you've got 2,000 words of content, you can get those 10 keywords in there a pretty good amount and really optimize on that. We want to be careful of what's called keyword stuffing. That's when we put a lot of keywords in at the same time, like in one paragraph, and Google actually sees that. They see that you are, in a sense, trying to hack the system. They see that you're kind of trying to cheat the system, and so they don't like that. So, I always tell people, if you're gonna write your own content, make sure you space it out, so that they don't dock points for keyword stuffing, and you end up, on the 4th page, or even worse, you get a message saying that you have to remove your site, or they remove it for you. So I would definitely highly discourage you away from that. So the second thing I want to cover is something called citations. Now, if I go over here, we're just going to go to Google real quick. Fencing Raleigh, North Carolina. I typed in Fencing Raleigh, North Carolina. Now, and this right here, this is called the Google Map Pack. It'll pop up normally if you're searching something locally. And so right here, for example, I see Infinity Fence Inc., right? And I see the company name, the company number, and the company address right here. Now, that's what a citation pretty much is. A citation is your business information listed accurately across multiple online platforms. And this is important because the more places where potential customers can find you, the better. And Google, believe it or not, pays attention to that as well. Let's say the top fencing repair people in Raleigh. Let's say they've got uh, 15 citations. In that case, I would go in and say, okay, to beat out your competition, let's try to get 20 or let's try to get 25 citations. It's very easy to do. I use a tool called White Spark where I can see the specific citations your competition has, and I can go in and get you in the same ones and more. And so that, it's not hard to do, is what I'm saying. And so that'll beat out your competition in citations. One thing I would encourage you to do when you have some extra time is go ahead and make sure that wherever your business information is cited right now, make sure it's accurate, because I've actually seen business websites they drop lower on the totem pole because of inaccurate information. So let's say your business location moves from one city to another, or your business number changes, or something changes, and that information is not cited correctly across all the platforms. Google will go in and dock points for that. Yeah, that's what I would encourage you to do when you've got some time. It'll only take a few minutes. Yeah. The third thing I want to talk about is something called backlinks. This is one of my favorite topics to cover. It gets pretty nerdy, so I'm not gonna try to I'm gonna try not to go too deep because I don't want to give you a headache, but I do want to cover it because it's important. I think it's something for you to take note of. So when we're talking about Google, I really want us to see Google less as a search engine and more as a popularity contest. So I want you to imagine that you just joined a company. You are you're new to the company and you don't know anyone in the company, but you want to get close to the CEO. So let's say you become friends with someone in the cubicle next to you, and later on down the road, you find out that this person is like BFFs with the CEO. Now, because you have connected with that person, your friends, and they have authority and they have influence with the CEO, you now have that connection, right? And so when we're talking about backlinks, I'm talking about a website that has authority, already has authority and influence, that is linking power back to your site. And so it's like you're linking up backlinks, right? You're linking up and connecting with an authoritative platform that gives you that passes power back to your site. We call that backlinks. Also, in the SEO world, you may hear the term link juice. So if you ever hear the term, "Oh, I need link juice," or "Your site needs link juice," I'm also talking about backlinks. So right now, I can see, Irvin, that you have 2 referring domains giving you 2 backlinks. So I'm guessing it's one of each, and I can actually click on these and see specifically who. Actually, I'm going to do it right now. See who's giving you. Okay, so we got Blazing Marketing and Rockabilly Made giving you some backlinks here. And backlinks are amazing because they really can pass that power back to your site that you need. And so I can go in and see, so like for these guys, Brennan's Fence, I can see that one of the reasons they're at the top, one of the top in Raleigh, is because they got 27 referring domains giving them 133 backlinks. And all of this here, I can go into their keywords, see what keywords they're using, what they're ranking for, and why it seems to be that their site is acting as a magnet. Now, I want us to note something here, and I'm not trying to say anything bad about their site, but their domain rating is pretty low. It's not hard to beat out. And so with good backlinks, this domain rating, this URL is not hard to beat out. So I want to show you that. And that's about all I want to cover in the video today. Irvin, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for letting me take a look at your website. If you got any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Please let me know if this information was helpful and insightful for you. And I hope to talk to you soon. Talk to you later. Bye bye.